Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. When we have to activate our GPS, 2 points of reference are necessary. Point number 1, where we are, and point number 2, what is the destination. In the same manner, when we think about meditation, what are the 2 points? So that this journey of meditation is completed. When we take the worldly journey, it is in time, it is in space, it is changing the destinations. But when we talk about meditation, the beginning point is what we think we are, and the destination is, in fact, what we are. Therefore, meditation is not in time, space and object. Meditation is what we think we are to what we are in fact. The journey is called as meditation. So when you are conducting a journey, you have to focus on the destination. On the way, there will be many things coming. There may be beautiful places, there may be good hotels, there may be nice scenario. Yes, there will be, but we have to reach our destination. Don't get lost on that. Therefore, meditation has this clear picture. Now, the second thing. When we are driving, we have to keep 3 things in mind. First, the mind must be at peace. An angry person, when he drives, the road rage happens. Once it happened, I was going in a taxi and some person came in his private car and he overtook and stopped in front and started abusing the taxi man. This is the way you people drive the taxi in all kinds of dirty words early in the morning. So he heard everything, and afterwards that owner of the car and his car, they went away. You people are shameless. And my taxi fellow was very cool. I said, Mahatma ji, why don't you give him back? He said, Maharaj ji, when you have got garbage in your house, what would you like to do? Throw it away. So he came with the garbage and he has thrown it away. How beautiful. He said, why should I lose my cool? Because he is talking ill. See friends, this is the first requirement for meditation. Unless we lead our life in such a manner, we don't react in the world. For us, the normal understanding about meditation is half an hour meditation, rest of the day frustration. That is not meditation. It's a cartoon of meditation. Therefore, first thing is we have to be cool under all. Second thing, we have to be vigilant. Vigilance regarding, is our mind getting in a depressed mode? agitation mode. The quality of our mind we have to be vigilant about. And third, we have to be alert. Alert about what is coming to us. Nobody should catch us on wrong footing. So quiet, alert, vigilant. This quality of the mind has to be maintained throughout the day. Then we become meditation worthy. Normally people have this notion. Meditation for stress relief. Meditation for frustration. Meditation for, peace of mind. It is something like gym for the spine fracture. If you have got a fracture in your spinal cord, go to the gym for weightlifting. If you have got a dislocation of your hip joint, then start playing the basketball. See friends, as gym is meant for healthy people, not unhealthy. In the same manner, meditation is not meant for unhealthy minds. The mind has to be healthy. It is something like, if we have, let us say, for example, a root canal. How painful it is when you know that the doctor digs it. And with the root canal pain, you come and sit for meditation. What will be the meditation? It will be, what is this kind of meditation, sir? Oh, this is sentidental meditation. You have to be healthy. So the first thing, we have to become meditation worthy. It is something like, when the aeroplane runs very fast, 300 miles per hour, only for 10 seconds on the runway. And in that fast run, it sheds the weight. It becomes light. And then only it can take off. Otherwise, what is the need for the plane to run? Why doesn't it straight away take off? Like a bird takes off. Bird doesn't run. Because the weight has to be lost. Exactly the same way. Meditation worthy means we have to drop the weight on our mind. A person who doesn't understand this basic principle, he suffers in meditation. And such people have got nothing but complaints about meditation. When you are asking for meditation, Maharaj, I have did so many dirty, horrible thoughts. Why this happens? Because you sit for meditation. Then don't do meditation. Who asked you? No, this is a fashion these days. Everybody talks about. I also do meditation. One more thing. Is meditation doing like making a handwa? Meditation is not an act. Meditation is an experience. Therefore, doing meditation is a wrong terminology. Being in meditation is the right way. See, friends. And therefore, first, we have to lead our life in such a manner that our attention is on the quality of our life. Our attention is outside. How the world is, how the house is, how the fishes are there. So many things. Attention. Or attention is on I. I do like this, I do like that, I do like this, I do like that, I. But the attention should be neither on the world nor on I, but on the quality of the mind. Before we take up any job, during the execution of the job, and after the job is done, there should not be a wrinkle formed on the mind. That mind is meditation work. If this is clear, then the second. Whenever we are disturbed, we normally complain or take drinks or drugs or go to sleep. Instead of that, find out who is disturbed. Then we'll come to discover there are three I's. One is the capital I, second is the I, small I, and third is the iPod. Now who is disturbed? When we are disturbed, we are somebody. We are disturbed as mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, neighbor. Somebody is disturbed. And how the somebody is born? The somebody is born after our identification with the body. Like you all have come out of sleep. I hope the sleep is over. Now during your sleep, what were you? Man, woman, young, old, rich, poor, in India or in America, professional or doctors or patients. Who were you? None. No. What we had, house, family, money, bank balance, nothing. So in our deep sleep experience, we are nobody, we have nothing. And the experience of the deep sleep is what? All this. So solve this equation. Whenever we are somebody, misery begins. What will be the spiritual practice? Remain as nobody. How can we remain as nobody? Go to the cause. How somebody is born? Somebody is born after body identification. Therefore, the first destination on the journey in meditation is attainment of freedom from body identification. That is the goal. That is the GPS point. And it is for this purpose the asana is practiced. Asana is not meant for twisting the body. If you study Patanjali Yoga Darshan, very clearly Patanjali Maharshi writes, Sthira Sukham Asanam. Steady bliss is asana, not steady posture. Simply steady posture in one posture, use it for 1 hour, that has nothing to do with meditation. If only sitting in one posture without movement, that is meditation. All buffaloes are great yogis. That is not the way. Then, sthira sukham. We have to be ever cheerful and relaxed. That is the mode in which we begin our journey. Not tense and frustrated and competition. One couple met me somewhere, and out of my wrong habits, I asked, Amma, why do you torture that Bhole Baba? He's so cute. Immediately she became, Swamiji, did he come and tell you something? I said, Mama, I also don't know whether he's your husband or what. I casually said, I had nothing to do and I don't know who he is. He said, no, he must have come. I said, no, yeah. Then she started. Swamiji, he is very selfish. So, what do I do? Give him fish to sell? No, he gets up early in the morning at 3 o'clock. 3 to 6 he does meditation. And 6 o'clock he is professionally a doctor, so he goes to his practice. And I get up at 6 o'clock and then I have to attain all the things at home. He is very selfish. Isn't it? If he is my husband, we should do meditation together. And he gets good experiences. And I never get. And he sees light. And I have never seen any light. What is the reason? I say, your bulb is fused. This is not meditation, friends. Friends. It is the journey by the one to the one all alone without feeling lonely. That is that. And therefore, the first station is freedom from body identification. Keeping this as the goal, if you practice asana, then it is right. And sthira sukham, steady happiness, how it will happen? The teacher, Patanjali Maharishi, gives two techniques. One is prayatna shaitilya, and second is ananta samapatibhya. Prayatna shaitilya means effortlessness. No efforts. Because we put lot of efforts, therefore, this leg goes here, this leg goes here, then it starts spinning, then we put our hands back, then that starts spinning, then we put our legs straight, that starts spinning, then we do bhujangasana. Because we are not sitting in a proper manner. If you look at the tripod has no effort in standing like this. Similarly, this mic. It has no effort. What is the reason? Because the center of gravity is rightly placed in the right place. The moment the center of gravity is disturbed, it will fall. In the same manner, when you are sitting, where is the center of gravity that should fall so that the body is effortlessly placed on the seat? When we park the car in a wrong place, anyway, I am just going for 2 minutes. In that 2 minutes, how our mind is disturbed? I hope nobody throws it away. I hope nobody gives a ticket. Because we have parked it in the wrong way. Exactly the same way. Park your body on the seat in such a manner that you don't have to think about the body. Then only we can transcend the body. And many of us have this problem when we sit like this thing. Even if we forcibly sit after we get up, both the legs are sleeping. And then we think, why do anything half-heartedly? So why only partial sleeping? So let us sleep fully. Only because the legs are not capable. Now with this we start. Goal is body disidentification. Now why so much emphasis on body disidentification? See, we all go to the airports and the phone is always in the hand. And when you have to fill in the departure card, you don't want to leave it somewhere lest you forget to be holding up. And in between we put the pen and start writing. Our handwriting is influenced by our hold on the phone, is it not? In the same manner, when our mind is identified with the body, the mind will be influenced by the body and all the thinking will be in relation to the body. And therefore, when somebody else's child is doing something wrong, we are philosophers. No, these days children do like that. It's okay. Don't. But if it happens with my child, then how serious it becomes? Because our mind is holding on to my child. The other child is okay, it happens. We become philosophers. So that hold on the body is responsible for all the miseries of life. And this, most of your doctors here, you all know this, but you don't know you know. Once I had something on my big toe, and one person came, he did namaskar, it happened in Bombay. He said, Swamiji, what is growing here? I said, that is wisdom toe growing. He said, Swami, you are always making fun, but this is no good. You come with me, I will remove. So I went with him. And he said, it's not a big operation. I'll give you local anesthesia. And he put the nails, needle inside and gave local anesthesia. After 10 minutes, he asked me, do you feel? I said, what? He said, you don't feel. And then, like you take out the ice cream with a spoon, he put the scalpel, and I could see that inside the toe, and like this, he removed and it has come out with the root. Just very raw. If it goes deep, it will go inside. So I was seeing somebody playing with the toe, but because the mind was withdrawn from that area, pain is not felt. So where is the pain? Pain is not in the body. Pain is in the mind. And that mind, when identified with the body, then all relations, husband, father, mother, brother, sister, where are they? They are not outside. They are in the mind. See, friends. And therefore, unless we attain freedom from body identification, this will not click. There will be only a struggle. And the struggle will be, see, I am doing meditation, but people don't understand, making noise. Because you are not with yourself. See, friends. Therefore, when we sit for meditation, the goal is body disidentification. Asana is practice for attainment of this goal. This is the purpose. If this is clear, now how do we become effortless? As we are sitting, or I am sitting, we do not take the support of the back when we sit. When you take the support of the back, your surface area increases. When the surface area increases, you go to sleep. Therefore, sit in such a manner that keep your back away from the back. Don't take the support of the back. Even on the chair you can sit without taking the support. Second thing, the ischias points, ischias bones, which touch the floor, the pin bones as they are called as, let the weight of our body fall on those two pin bones. And for that, open up your legs up close, but see that the weight of your body lands on those two pin bones. Because when the weight of the body lands on the two pin bones, in the center is the last coccygeal vertebra, and it is here the center of gravity of the body lands. It is here the Mooladhara Chakra. Let the weight of our body fall over, not on the legs. When the weight of the body is shifted on one leg, other leg, because of the compression, the lymph gets accumulated and numbing sensation starts. This is point number one. Then the second thing comes the hands. Where to keep the hand? Biggest problem. Some of us give a photographic posture. But this is okay for photograph, but it is not practical. When you hold your hands like this thing, after a few moments, your hands start pulling you in front. Because the weight is shifting. We begin as the exclamation. After a long sitting of 3 seconds, we become a question mark. And after the question mark is also painful, then we spread our legs and become underlined. These are the various things we observe in meditation. Therefore, the hands must be kept in your lap, not somebody else's lap. The lower three fingers interlock, the index finger to index finger, thumb to thumb, and put them in your lap. And let it be in such a manner that the weight of your body is not displaced. So instead of sitting exactly at the 90-degree angle or base, maybe quarter degree you can little bit tilt front so that the weight of the body falls on the screw in bones. That is the most important part. Then you will never be tired. You can find out your how can I find it. See, pin bones means the two bones in between the anus opens. The ischia points.
Look it up on the ischial tuberosities.
See, the pelvic bone has these two ischia points, and in between these two, the anus opens. So when you are sitting, your two bones are touching. The weight is on the two bones. Now your hands are in your lap. Your attention is on the pin bones. There are three qualities of the right posture so that we can drop the body. We drop the body under three conditions. Compulsion, called as death. Ignorance, called as sleep. And meditation is the one which is neither sleep nor death. So the base is firm. Vertically, the body is steady. Now we have to drop this body from the mind. Process is called as process of relaxation. Now I will give instructions. Your body will follow. You don't worry how it will happen. Before we take up, some psychological adjustments are required to be done. The first psychological adjustment, we are cheerful and happy. We are not here under compulsion. Nobody has forced us. Number two, in our heart is our beloved Lord and Guru Maharaj. The Lord protects us from within. Guru guides us from within. Don't look out for solutions of life. You are the source of all the problems to be solved. The third psychological adjustment, at this moment, we have to close the total past. And the total past is nothing but a bundle of many bodies. To close the total past, we take the position of Mr. Nobody. Nobody does not have the past. We block the future. Do not plan what we will do after meditation. The past and future are blocked. We are in the utter present. Now we start separating the body from the mind by the process of relaxation. Relax the head muscles, the forehead, relax the eyebrows. Eyelids are slowly and softly closed. There is no pressure on the eyeballs. They are not focused anywhere. Don't try to see anything. Relax the nose, lips, chin. Relax the facial muscles. Relax the ears. Relax the neck from all the four sides. Throat side, below the ears, and the neck side. All neck. Hang down your shoulders. We are lifting them up. That is the tension of this heart. Brought it down, let them relax shoulder joints, upper arms, elbows, lower arms, wrists, palms, and feet. Relax, relax, relax. Let us take a pause and see our body is divided in two parts, relaxed and not yet relaxed. The relaxed parts are with minimum tensions on the muscles. The muscle tone is minimized. There is no movement anywhere. The weight of the hands in our lap has increased. The index fingers and the thumbs are pressing hard against each other without our efforts, and the remaining body having tensions, muscle tone. Come to recognize this difference. It cannot be taught. Come to the shoulders and be relaxed, really relax the chest muscles, go downwards, the abdomen, go right up to the floor. Relax the sides from the shoulders downward, along the front, up to the hip joints. Go back side, relax the whole back, proceeding along the spine, the eye muscle, go downwards, right up to the pinpoints. Now pause for a minute. We will experience increase of your body weight on the hip bones. Now you can feel them very distinctly. We may have even a pulsation sensation. Relax the hips, the hip joints, knees, knees. Relax the calf muscles, ankles, heels, and toes. As if you walk out of your body. Like there are many bodies, many things in this form. There is one body which we claim to be ours and ours. Take the front view of your body from outside, the head, the forehead, eyebrows. Go downward up to the base. On your way, if there are some patches of tensions, iron them out. Go to the right side of your body. Don't forget you are outside. Take the right view of your body, the right part of the head, the right ear, and just go downwards part by part. If you feel interest anywhere, relax. And go to the back side of your body. Repeat the same thing from the top of your head all along the back, right up to the fingertips. If you come across intention, relax. Now go to the left side of your body. Don't forget you are outside the body. When you take the left view of the body, you will see that there are more tensions on the left side because the three sides are relaxed. All the tensions come on the left. As you go downwards from the head, left ear, etc. Relax, relax. Now come in front of you. Proceed observations. First observation, your breathing has become extremely slow and shallow. Number two, shape, size, and the contour line of the body has become hazy and non-distinct. And therefore, the concept of in and out has become meaningless. Now our experience is of mere presence without reference to a body. And then the reference of the body, then in and out is valid. Our experience is homogeneous, undivided presence. This whole process, in fact, body is not relaxed, but the mind has given up the shape, size, and form of the body. Therefore, our mind is merged in the total single mind. It is something like east merging in the space. In east direction merges in the space, other directions disappear. Similarly, in the individual mind merges in the total mind. I and mine is although the body has disappeared from the mind, we continue to exist. In the absence of the body and its creation, we don't disappear. This eternal presence is the real art. Meditation is in fact undoing and unbecoming. The old habit of unnecessary thinking takes permission of the sleep. Hence, we have to keep the mind occupied. So let us start paying meditation. If I am other than the body, then what will be that experience like? work on this. Other than body means the attributes of the body do not belong to me. The body has shape. Our experience is being formless, not caught up in any form, like the space. Forms are meaning. Formless space is one. The body has a gender. The other than the body means no influence of any way. The body has birth, growth, decay, death, and absence. Other than the body means no birth, no growth, no decay, no death, and no absence. To evaluate this, we don't have experience of birth, growth, unchanging, unborn, undying, space, life, infinite, uncreated, undestroyed. These are essential needs. When the mind is occupied with the forms change, so also life. When the mind is with the formless, which doesn't change, the mind also remains unchanged. As gross objects do not touch the gross space, so also the thoughts do not touch the mind. As mind is untouched by the thoughts, so also the conscious space is untouched by the ether, liver, deep sleeper, and their words. This conscious space in our heart is ultimate destination. Remain indifferent to every experience that comes and goes. These are the tricks of the mind for its own survival. Deep breathing slowly into your lungs and observe that your body shape is regained by your mind. Move your fingers and toes. Now the body identification is complete. The concept that I am inside the body and the world is outside the body has become real. And secondary eyes are run by mother, father, we are again born. And the samsara. This process, God's grace, stabilizes us in our essential needs. Having known which, there is no possibility of further fall in it. Yadgatva Nanivatante Tadnama Paramam. This is the offer everything at the feet of the Lord. Don't make any memory. Om Purnamadaha Purnam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavaşişyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Guru Namaha Hari Om